Today I am going to do another course review. It is going to be Roseland Hills CC, which is Country Club, and as you can see, the course designer is Big Cat 23 Wayne, who has actually thrown quite a few courses out there. The majority of them are very, very good. He's fast becoming a well-known and well-respected designer. Now, I have actually played this course, guys. I played it last night and I recorded it with the intentions of uploading it to YouTube this morning, but my plans have changed due to the weather, so I now have the option to live stream it to you guys here on the channel this rainy morning here in Scotland. So if there's anyone in the live chat, which I'm just trying to get at, that would like to join the round with me, please feel free to hop in. So let's hit new round. Where are we? Let's get the tees, black tees, 7,400 yards, and we will go for pin selection 1, because I did do 2 yesterday, or should I say last night. So just looking for the notification, guys, that I'm live on YouTube. As always, I seem to be the last to get the notification that I'm live for some weird reason. I hope everyone's well. I hope the audio is coming through clear, guys. I can only I do not know what's happening
Hello there, and welcome to
when I render things in Share Factory. It's killing the quality of my headset. So, hey Nor47, good morning, mate. Hey KG and Troop, you're live. Thanks very much, guys. I hope the quality is good. Hope the sound quality is good, guys, and not that buzzing sound that was in the match play against Tim yesterday. So hole 1 is a par 4, 447 yards, and it's a stroke index 6. Nice and clear, half-ass gaming. Welcome, buddy. So I have been struggling with my tempo swing a bit, guys, as you've probably seen in the match play against Tim Wilson yesterday. Hey Wayne, welcome to the stream, pal. Good to see you here. So let's get the first swing off for the day, guys, for this morning. 9 mile per hour wind. And this looks an absolutely outstanding course. I mean, look how scenic it is. Very pleasing on the eye, and that was a great drive to start the round. But welcome to the stream, guys. Thanks to everyone that's hanging out. And like I say, if you want to join in, if you're on the PS4, please feel free to join the round. So 125 yards. Let's say 131 that's playing, but with the wind slightly in my favour, I'm just lofting this up. And if I do recall, I'm just going to check. The greens are normal, medium. Yeah, green's normal. So they should have a bit of bite. Just finished work, going to watch a couple of holes, then away to bed. No worries, mate. No worries, Wayne. You get your beauty sleep, buddy. After a hard night's graft. Now that, I honestly felt I was on a slope there. That's how I started aiming. So okay. Let's see how this pans out. There's a perfect. Slightly straighter this time.
This one's a beauty.
This should be good. And that has gave me a birdie opportunity.
Okay, for the birdie.
Keep me posted about the course you're designing, KG and Troop, and if you think it's as good as what you're saying, I'm more than happy to showcase it on the channel. It looks nice. What tees and pins are you playing? I'm just finishing a round in career at the moment. Yeah, no worries, mate. I am playing, hold on, I think it was back pins. I'll get the scorecard up. I am playing pin set 1, and it's the white tees, which is the furthest away ones. More than welcome to join. Right, so that has now left me as 5-foot putt, 2 inches downhill. Breaking slightly to the left. Slightly from the left, sorry, slightly to the right. So far so good, guys. We start the round off with a birdie.
Well, there's nothing like it. Starting your round under par. Okay,
so let's move on to hole 2. It is a par 4, stroke index 2, and it's 482 yards. And wow, once again, guys, look how pleasing that is in the eye. Large, very forgiving fairways. Raining in Scotland, that doesn't happen, does it? It's absolutely hammering it down here, mate. Brilliant north, thank you. Every day it rains. Yeah, honestly, mate, we've not had a great summer up here in Scotland. I'm in the Highlands. I remember when I was, my kid's age now, which is about 9, 10. I remember being outside and the tar would melt in the roads. Honestly, every summer now just seems to be just pissing down with rain. We seem to get our good weather in the, like, April, May time. It's so annoying. So, let's see if we can get this tee shot. That green, that fairway does look like it's going to slope right. And with a natural draw that I'm playing, hopefully the wind and that will take it round. There we go, there's that natural draw. But yeah, it's a horrible day today. I was meant to have football coaching, my own business side. I do one-to-one coaching. I have postponed that due to the weather. I'm not charging people to get coached out in the pissing rain. So 173 yards, up 12 feet. So let's add 4. So 177. I do feel the 7 iron's a club. I'm just taking a tiny bit off the 7 iron. Quite a huge break in green. Hopefully this wind will take me round. It is sloping to the right minimally. And there's a slow guy, so that is just going to go right for days. That is, yeah, look how far right that's went. I was the right yardage as well. I was the right yardage. Winter here in Northern Australia. Yes, mate. Yeah, I recall being in Australia briefly for 2 weeks. It was Adelaide. And it was about August time, which is your winter. But it was still about 15, 16, 17 degrees over there. So I was over there in shorts and t-shirt. All the Aussies are walking about in duffel coats and balaclavas and scarves and looking at me as if I was an absolute head case. But I can assure you that's quite warm weather for us. Up here in Scotland, we don't start wearing jumpers and trousers until it gets to about -10. We're still in the kilts and shorts and that until that time. So, I've left myself a 40-foot putt, breaking left and breaking right. So I'm just going to slightly out there and let's see if we can get the weight right. I'm not sure if I've hit that hard enough, but it's got a chance. It's a decent line. It's just going to leave me a 2-foot putting. Could do with coaches like you over here. I see them coaching in the piss and rain all the time. Yeah, I mean, that's okay when I do my work with the club I'm at, but when I'm doing individual stuff, mate, and it's all about ball control and the technical aspects of the game, it's a waste of time trying to do it in the rain because you just can't recreate it. So it's a waste of time, especially when people are paying for it. So, hey, Mr. Jamie Rocks, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. So let's move on to hole 3, guys, at a par 3, 207 yards, stroke index 4, and once again, wow, look at that water feature in the far left. I am really enjoying this course, guys. Like I said, I did play this course last night. I was going to upload it this morning, but like I say, my circumstances have changed, so I will play it live in the stream for you now. So 218 yards, down 22 feet. So let's take off 7, so 211 yards. Wind is in my favour. And I am quite pushing the ball. I just hope I don't get a slow this time. More left than what I normally do. Ah, typical. I would have to put a really straight swing in it. Here's me accounting for my draw left. And this should be good. It should bite. It should bite. So it's going to be a long putt. I would rather that went off the green and gave me a chip. But it looks like it's feeding back towards the hole. And it's actually probably not going to be too far from going off the green. Yeah, it has eventually turned off the green. I think that is the fringe. Doesn't matter how cold it is. It's top half weather, definitely, mate. It certainly is. It certainly is. So 5 yards. Do you know what? I am actually going to putt that because I didn't think I was as close as that. So 16 feet, 1 inch up, breaking quite severely to the right. Needs to start turning. Oh, and that is a great birdie putt there.
there for birdie.
And that is going to put me to 2 under for the round.
Sitting at 2
So we're going along nicely so far. Let's move on to hole 4.
Okay, let's give this ball a smash.
So hole 4 is a par 4, stroke index 12, 353 yards, so quite a short par 4. This looks like it could be quite a tough approach shot with that bunkers in play. There's the green, a huge slope at the front of the green, so could be quite a tough. Whoa, what the hell? Was that a just pure glitch? Look at the speed that's going, man. Wow. Wow, I can't recall it doing that yesterday. Jesus. Okay, 8 mile per hour winds to the right. And that was a really glitchy backswing, and I've pushed that right. I really don't know what's happened here, guys. That went hell of a glitchy for me. Oh, what a favourable bounce. That looked like it was going in the bunker.
Okay, so you're in the
So it's very rare that I push my shot right due to the way I play, but it happened there. But it's went really, really glitchy in this hole, guys. I'm not sure what's happening. So 78 yards, up 4 feet, down 4 feet. So let's say that is playing. Let's say 76. Coming out of there. I'm just going to take... Do you know what? I'm just going to reset. I'm just actually hitting this, guys. Just actually hitting this. It's a better strike. Should bounce because it's coming out the rough. It has done. And it is going to give me a birdie opportunity. Right, guys, enjoy the stream. I'm off to bed. Thanks, Wayne. Thanks for hanging out, mate. Hopefully we can get some content together going soon. I'm really keen to try the no age golf with you, pal. It's something I'm looking to add to the channel. Mr. Jimmy Rock, send some of that 31 down here. Half-ass game and wet, windy and hail here. Yeah, man. It's really wet here as well, buddy. So 17 feet 6 inches up. But if anyone is in the stream from Spain, guys, I know there was a Spanish fella from Barcelona on one of the previous streams. My thoughts are out to everyone who are there. That's just terrorist attacks that are happening all over the world now. It's just insane, and my thoughts are with everyone over there. You just don't know what's round the corner, guys. Barcelona, Spain's a place I frequent quite often on holiday, and it's really putting us off travelling anywhere now. Not that I'm going anywhere now again this year. We've been abroad. We were at Lanzarote, but no, it just makes you think. So 17 feet 6 inches up, breaking slightly to the right. I've overhit that, have I? Yeah, I'd say well, no, actually not too bad. The slope, the 6 inches slope must have been towards the end of the hole. So it's going to be a tap-in par putt. It is. Perfect, mate. We are 11 degrees today. That's just normal weather for Scotland, Jamie. That's just normal weather. That's still vest weather for us. We'll still be... Here in Scotland, we'll still be wearing our t-shirts and vests and shorts and that kind of weather. But see you, Wayne. Keep in touch, mate, and we'll get something sorted. Hey, good morning, Steel Beam. Welcome to the stream, brother. So, let's move on to hole 5, guys. 193 yards, par 3, stroke index 10. And look at the phone line pylons. That's quite cool. Really flat green. I've not seen the phone line pylons in any other course I can call. I'm imagining that's what it is. So that's playing 190 yards. Strong wind in my face, so I'm just going to take a bit of loft off the club, add a bit of distance to it. Let's see if we can get this running up towards the pin. It's a good strike.
This one's looking dialed in.
This could be decent. I'm not sure how much it's going to bite. It didn't bite as quick as I would hope, then it's probably going to run off the green. Yeah, unfortunately it has. But it has left me a chip shot, which at the moment I am really enjoying playing, guys. I'm really enjoying the chip shots in this game. should feed its way down to the hole. That was a bit short. Should get the par though. Just a straight 5 foot putt for par basically. Minimal break to the right. So that is going to keep me at 2 under for the round.
Okay, so that's going to keep you at 2 under for the round.
Yeah, mate, we're 11 degrees. We're clarking ourselves in the suntan lotion, buddy. Great run yesterday, Wayne at Hackers to tie Lee's score at -28. Yeah, that score got beat. I did say, guys, I did say that score would be beat. That course is just designed to be cut up. I think the event ends today. I called it live in the stream. I said that at 30 under, 31 under would win it, and I think 30 under is top of the leaderboard. So, hole 6, par 5, 540 yards, stroke index 16. Tighter fairways here. And then it looks like the green's slightly elevated. Wow, this is a tough drive here, guys. I actually can't recall what I done here yesterday, if I played the 3-wood or went for it. But we're live on the stream. We're going to go for it. Hopefully I can get a good tempo on this. Perfect, perfect. And I got that bloody swing glitch again where the guy, you think he's hitting away to the right. And look at that. That's like feeding a thread through a needle, through the eye of a needle. Fantastic shot there. Really happy with that one. Are you noticing that elevations are way off sometimes? Had one just there on the 3rd hole. See it? Definitely north. I've had that a few times, mate, especially on the putts. Don't know if you've seen my stream yesterday. A mental breakdown, part 2. Keep it up, Wayne. I want to catch up with that, mate. That's the kind of things that people want to see. That's the kind of things that people would pay to see. A Scotsman. I do feel Wayne should change his name to the Angry Scotsman instead of the Flying Scotsman. But at least I'm getting Wayne's name correct, guys. I was calling Wayne Ian. I had Ian on the brain, and like I say, I've apologised to Wayne for that. So 222 yards, up 18 feet. I do feel I could hit my hybrid here. And I'm just going to hit it like this. I'm not altering anything on it. Oh, and there's a slow. That's going to go right. Probably going to be in the bunker, actually. Well, so that is a poor shot. Hey, Ian Hartley, welcome to stream, buddy. I hope you're fine. Thanks very much for stopping by. So, I do feel I could play the chip shot here. Where is it? There we are. I do despise the flop shots, guys, as most of you know. Just going to put a bit of check on this. Should run down that slope. It's going to give me a birdie opportunity. It's not as close as I would have liked it to have been.
10-footer here. I think this can go.
So it's a 10-foot putt, breaking slightly to the right. These are the kind of putts I should be making. Looks good. So we move to 3 under for the round.
3 under for the round.
Mr. Jamie heard about that, Lee. Yeah, mate, definitely. Sun lotion weather for us, pal. So far so good, guys. 3 under. I said 4 under there, apologies. Let's move on to hole 7, which is a par 4. Stroke index 18, 334 yards. And as always, guys, if you're watching this later on YouTube or live in the stream, if you guys have any courses you recommend or would like to see on the channel, please post it in the comment section. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. All you guys live in the chat, if you could do me a favour and spam that like button, guys, if you're enjoying the stream. It really helps me and the channel out. So, this is a short par 3, this one. It's very, once again though, guys, very, very tight fairways. There's a perfect. Should be straight down the middle with the wind. And that is a great shot, and that's just going to leave me a short pitch shot onto the green. Hopefully it's not a flop shot. No, it's not. 42 yards, so 45 yards, that's playing bang on the button. Just going to jack that up. once, and hopefully I can get this ball. Just going to jack it up again, stopping on a dime. There we go. Executed that really, really well, and that is just going to leave me a tap-in birdie, 2-footer.
I think an eagle would have tasted sweet.
So I do move to 4 under now.
I'm just saying, sitting at 4
So far, so good. Let's move on to hole 8, which looks like it's in our par 5. It is. It's a long par 5. So hole 8 is a par 5, 603 yards, stroke index 14. Looks like it's fairly tight fairways again, the first area, and then the second part of the fairway opens up. I have heard no word, mate. I really haven't. I do know that PC have it. I have heard rumours that the patch will be going live this weekend. I'm not sure how accurate that is though. So wow, this is quite a tough tee shot again, guys. For the tour clubs here, it's quite tough tee shots, guys. Everything, all the dangers seem to or the hazards seem to be in the line with the tour clubs, especially the driver. Fast perfect, should be okay, depending on the bounce I get. Looks like it's going to bounce right. No, just bounce straight. It does look like my second shot will be off a slope. There you go. Yeah, Jamie saying hopefully this weekend for patch up to Sony Xbox. So 330, so I'm still way short. I don't know why it's gave me that. I do feel I could actually play, yeah, I could play this and leave myself a short pitch shot. Oh, now wait a minute, is that the green? No, I'm going to club down to the, well, let's go to 6 wood. That is a huge green. I really don't want to run on the green and leave myself about a 200 foot putt. So a fast perfect again. Fast doesn't really affect it. So that's a great strike, and hopefully I've left myself another pitch shot, probably about a 75 yarder. No, it's going to be the full lob wedge. So that is playing 89 yards with the wind against me. I do feel this club's bang on the money if I've calculated the yardage enough. Oh, bloody hell, glitchy backswing sentinel today, guys. This is insane. It's another fast perfect. I think that's short. Oh, it's not. That should check back. It has, so that has given me another birdie opportunity.
5-footer here, nothing too scary.
Yeah, do you know what, Jamie? I can't wait either, mate, because I think that's why the handicap system is so broke as well, because hackers are going on to courses that are deemed quite difficult, and they're shooting 17, 18 under par, and when you go and play it, it affects the handicap. And so because you're playing legitimately, your handicap's just declining all the time. So it is very frustrating. So that is basically a tap-in birdie opportunity. We get it. But yeah, I'm getting fed up with the cheaters, the hackers. But do you know what? I don't know how you can prove that someone's cheating, other than the ghost ball, which proves laser straight all the time. But I'm quite a straight shooter, guys, and I do from time to time get a spacebar straight swing. So I just don't know. So hole 9 is a par 4, 423 yards, stroke index 8. Good job. This isn't a society event. I'd be accused of hacking. I'm shooting straight today. Yeah, North, exactly, mate. I've had, I'm sure you guys have seen it on my YouTube videos. I've had times where I've played 4 or 5 consecutively laser straight shots. And thankfully it was in the stream, because if anyone came and watched my ghost ball, at that point they would say this guy's cheating. You know? So it's very hard, and that's why me and North on the Hackers Paradise are very careful of who we actually do accuse cheats. And I do also have another 2 admins who are really good for the Hackers Paradise Society, guys. I can't thank you all enough. I do feel it's probably one of the better societies out there. The scores seem to be accurate. Everyone seems to be having fun, and that's all down to you guys who are entering it and the guys who are reporting any suspicious swings or scores that for me and the admins to look into. So the wind is going to take me slightly right. I am lofting this club, this driver up, guys, because I do not want to run out of fairway here. My swing is really left today. Well, it's still within the red zone. That's going to kick out of there, surely. Oh, no, it's not. Really shooting quite left today, guys, compared to normal. So 125 yards, up 22 feet. So let's add on 7 yards for that. So 132. Wind is against us. Ball is above my feet, so it is going to go left. I've put a fast in that, so it's certainly going to go left. Yeah, it's not even going to hit the green. Look how left that's going. So that is a poor shot. 2 poor tempo shots there, guys. All the scores above me are suspicious. Yeah, Jamie. I just have to remember to play my rounds late, just in case I'm asked to check someone's score out. Yeah, I mean, I tend to try and get in there early, north, so I can spend time checking out rounds and things, you know, but it's very hard and it's very time consuming, especially like in the Hackers Paradise now, where we've got, I think it's 160 members, and the majority of these guys are playing, so it's quite a tough one. So I feel I could just hit this full, guys, attack this. Braking minimally to the left. I'm not even going to change that. I'm just going to hit it straight. Oh, very close from holing that out. So it is just going to be a par.
Nicely done for the par. And that'll keep you at 5 under for the round.
So I stay at 5 under, guys. Let's move on to the back 9. So far, so good. So hole 10 is a par 5, 580 yards, stroke index 15. And geez, oh, with all this me talking here, guys, my morning coffee has went cold. It's like a frappuccino at the moment. So, loving that bridge there over the water. I must admit, guys, this is a beautiful looking course and it is so nice to play. Really, really nice course to play, guys. Guys, get out there and play it. And feel free to add my ghost ball. Let me know once you've played it how you got on against my ghost ball and what you thought of the course. Because I am really enjoying this course. And it's courses like this, guys, I think it's got something like 30 odd plays that I like to find, advertise on the channel. And eventually, due to the advertisement we give it, it normally gets there to handicap rated. There we go, that's a far better swing. It's back to normal now. Do you just check the leading group? Sometimes, mate. The majority is, yeah, I will be honest, it probably is the leaders on page 1, sometimes page 2. But the thing is, mate, I've took a note down of people who from other societies have been accused of hacking, and I've got a note of them, and if they do enter my events, I go and check them out. A lot of people take offence to it when I ask them, but when you're hitting, it's coming back on the ghost ball, every shot is straight. That, to me, is impossible. Like I've said, I can hit quite a lot of straight shots. I'm not really doing it today. I've not hit a bad shot, I would say, but Wayne, the Flying Scotsman, who you'd seen my play, he actually has a straighter swing than me. But I have had rounds where I've played 6 or 7, sometimes consecutively spacebar straight shots. But these guys who are doing it, every shot, every hole, every round to me are cheaters, and I ask them what they're using to play the game, and majority of them come back and say, "Oh, I'm not cheating. I'm using a controller," or so it'll be interesting to see. But it's very hard. It is very, very hard. But us in the Hackers Paradise try our best, guys, because I don't think it's right that cheaters should come in and ruin the game, because eventually what's going to happen is people aren't going to play society events. Due to it now, guys, I am unfortunately probably going to be only able to play the Hackers Paradise the majority of the time now when my time frame, my football season's kicked in again, so I'm not going to have the time to play a lot of these events, especially when people are making them over 2 rounds, more than 2 rounds. So I think the way for me to go is the course reviews, the match plays, and just the odd Hackers Paradise event there. So we'll see what happens. It's what the time I have it allows me. So I'm probably going to be overshooting the green here, guys. I am, but it is going to leave me a chip shot. Oh no, that ball's checked up. This is going to be a long putt then. Yeah, that ball has stayed on the green.
Wow, you hit that green.
If someone feels the score suspicious, just private message and we can check it out. But I'll usually check golf for info. Yeah. And that's why I've asked North, guys, to be an admin. He's a great guy. I really appreciate what North does. So thanks very much, North. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you live in the stream, buddy. It is really appreciated. Guys, without guys like North and myself and my other admins, a lot of that's why we're attracting so many people at the society, because we are very what's the word I'm looking for? We are very strict when it comes to cheaters. We will monitor everything the best we can, and I think that is why Hackers Paradise is really flourishing. It's a good number. It's not too high, but the amount of messages I get daily, it's so pleasing that I've switched on the PS4 and I'm getting messages upon messages and friends requests saying, "Lee, love the course you've picked. Love the event. Very fair. Everyone's shooting how we feel they should be shooting, and because it's handicapped, everyone's got a chance, you know." But also that's down to you guys, because if you win an event, I'll message you, say congratulations, and then you then get to pick an event for the society, name it, pick a course, and I think it's really refreshing rather than having a president who's constantly picking the courses for you, you know. The society is your society, as it is this channel is your channel. Anything you guys want to see on the channel, I'm more than happy to accommodate it. So 41 feet 5 inches down. I think I've actually overhit that. Yeah. That ball's probably going to go about 15 feet past, 10 feet past. Give yourself a pat on the back too, Lee. Great society and classy bloke too. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Jamie. That's really kind, mate. You can flick the stick just past half and you get a better chance of a straight shoot. Yes, KGA troop, that is something that I've noticed as well, mate. Sometimes you just touch it, you don't have to go all the way back and all the way forward. Yeah, thanks, North. It is much appreciated. But thank you very much, guys. All this stuff is great feedback and it makes everything worthwhile. So I do get the power putt. But guys, the society and the channel is down to you guys as well. The reason it's great is you... Oh, that was a birdie. You guys are making everything great. So I can't thank you all enough. So that was a birdie. Let's move on to hole 11.
Nice solid birdie on that last
Stroke index 1. So according to the scorecard, this is going to be the most challenging hole in the course that we've played so far. It is a par 4 and it's 498 yards. But wow, look at this scenery, man. I take it this is office blocks or something. I take it this is in a city. Beautiful looking course. That is a dog leg left. 2 bunkers protecting the green. Wow, and this is a challenging drive again for the tour clubs. Do you know what, guys? I feel that is going to bounce right. So I am Just going to try and put a draw on this to counteract that. So it's a great swing. I'm hoping the draw is going to counteract that bounce right. It has, and I've managed to find the fairway, so that is a great shot. I'm too old to do it right, haha. It is a really nice looking course, guys. There's a course challenge trophy, completed fairways and regulation, I think it said. Beautiful looking course. And guys, these are the kind of courses that I'm trying to promote on the channel. Ones that don't have 600, 700, 800 plays. This is the kind of the courses I'm trying to find, like hidden gems. I've said that from day one. A few other channels are now trying to follow suit, which is good to see. So that is that's playing 181. I am just playing this club, guys. Wind is going to take me round. There we go. That is a space bar straight shot, guys. There you go. It's the first one I've pulled off today. And I have, in games, hit 4 or 5 of them consecutively. So imagine that was in a hole 1, right? Imagine someone said, right, early's cheating. You go and get, what, like we've got the admins on the society event. It follows my ghost ball. Now, say a lazy admin, right? Because there is some of them out there. He might just watch hole 1, okay? And I've maybe played 4 consecutive straight shots and he says, nah, early's a cheater. And that's why me and Steven will play the full 18. Now, don't get me wrong, maybe if we get to hole 9 and every shot's been straight, that's enough information for me to say, yeah, this guy is definitely a hacker. Because it's legitimately impossible to play continuous straight shots. So 9 foot, 1 inch down, minimal break to the right, just slight touch on the D-pad. Oh, and it didn't break at all. Did not break at all. So that was a missed birdie opportunity. So it's just a simple tap, 3 foot par.
Almost had a birdie there. Just wasn't meant to be, I guess.
Beautiful course, guys. I really can't recommend this course enough. Cagey tip, that's a method I use at the moment. I have a natural draw, but the swing remains consistent. Yeah, I think everyone's finding... I mean, I don't swing 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock, guys. I swing 7 o'clock to 1 o'clock. I have said that before. I don't swing from 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock. It's more a 7 to 1, if you know what I mean. If you look at if you imagine a clock. So hole 12 is a par 4, stroke index 9, 432 yards. And guys, this course must be in my top 3 for the scenery in it. It's just a pleasure on the eye. I'm just going to loft this driver up. Hopefully the 7 mile per hour wind. I'm just hoping I can get past this tree. It's such a stunning course to look, and it plays really, really well. I have no idea if this is a real course, guys. And there's me going slightly right again, guys. It's very rare I go right. I'm really happy with that tee shot. Same here. What the fuck moments have been kept to a minimum. Who is the designer, Lee? The designer is, mate, it's Big Cat Wayne. Big Cat 23. I think his name is... Will it show me on here? Course details. Yeah, Big Cat 23 Wayne. He's actually got a few courses out that I'm going to look into. Well, I think I've played one of his courses before. If I recall, it has been showcased on the channel. He is a fast and upcoming designer, and I'll tell you what, guys, he's getting highly regarded for the work he's putting out there. It is a great course, really enjoying it. But yeah, there we go. Please go and check this course out, guys, because honestly, it is a lovely course. I would actually love to get this course handicap rated so I could play it on the Hacker's Paradise. It's a really nice course. I've no idea if it's a real course. It certainly plays and feels like a real course. So 369. That is playing 39 yards. Wind again. It's just going to take a bit off of this. I've just checked that 9 iron up. I'm actually going to reset it. Just took a tiny bit of distance off. Added a bit of loft to it. And this should be nice. The wind is taking me. Wow, that wind. That's only sometimes the issues that I've really been having lately. That's ended up a good shot, but that wind, it was only a 3 mile per hour wind. I had a straight shot. It really took me left and short. The inconsistencies with the wind is what I would really like to see fixed. So that is braking to the right, then to the left, then to the left. So I would say it's favourable, braking to the left slightly more. Just going to aim this a bit more right of the cup. That looks a good putt. It is. It's a well-read putt. It is one part of my game. It is improving, guys. So I'm now 7 under. Absolutely cutting this course up. Let's move on to hole 13, which is a par 4.
Hole number 13 coming up.
I'm on the 4th tee, Lee. Good catching you live. Brilliant, Jamie. Hold on till I add you, mate. So hole 13 is a par 4, 409 yards, stroke index 13. And just hold on a minute, guys. I will add Jamie's ball once the flyover's done. So once again, guys, just every hole is just, it looks different. So let's see. Jamie saying he's live. Oh, North is as well. Why is it not showing North's ball? Add to group. There's North. It's not showing me you as live in a game yet, Jamie. So wow, look at North, guys. 11 under. He's on the 18th. He's absolutely cutting this course up. What a round from North. Absolutely outstanding, buddy. Outstanding. Just to let you know, North, we will be reviewing your ghost ball on this course, pal. But outstanding effort from North. Beautiful score there. And there we go. That's my average shot there, guys, with a slight drop. No, I'm going to have dinner. Oh, okay, mate. I'm off for Teely. Good catching you live. Oh, sorry, Jamie. I thought you meant you were catching me up in the course. Thanks for stopping by, Jamie. I really appreciate it. You enjoy your dinner, mate. And I'll catch you soon, pal. Take care. North, I'm not cheating. I swear, lol. That's a fantastic score, Stephen. So 99 yards. Let's add 5 yards onto that. So 104. Whoa, I'm certainly not putting it. 104. And then with a wind against me as well, this should be close, hopefully. Wind's really taking me round again. So I had my yardage right, but that wind, I just didn't accommodate or allow for it enough. Oh, so this is a tough putt. Severely braking to the right, 16 feet, 3 inches down. Needs to start turning. Oh, and what a putt that was, guys. Absolute fantastic putt. So that is now going to take me to 8 under. And there you go, guys. You can see Stephen's scorecard. So he went par, par, par. Birdie, 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 birdie. So Stephen had 3, 6, 7 consecutive birdies. Wow. Outstanding effort. Let's move on to hole 14, which is a par 3. Stroke index 7, and it's 212 yards. Once again, I'm just, this course, guys, is just visually beautiful. I would go as far as saying it's in my top 3 courses for the visual aspects. I would certainly put it in my top 10 the way it's played for playability rating. So 212 yards, down 25 feet. So I am going to, let's deduct 8 yards. So 204 yards that's playing. I'm just basically fully lofting this hybrid up. It's an 8 mile per hour wind right. There we go. There's another space bar straight shot, guys. That wind is, once again, the wind has really took me more right than what I anticipated. So I don't think I'm going to hold the greens there. Thanks, guys. Great course. Rated 5 and added to favourites. Yeah, great to hear that, Stephen. Great to hear that. So I've now left myself a 24 foot putt, 3 inches uphill. Braking to the left. That needs to start turning for me. It hasn't. Just over hit that by about 5 feet. Should give me a straightforward par putt. Yeah. So I do get the par. But that's and also another thing, guys. It's great to get messages from guys. Lee, I loved your course review last night. I played it and really enjoyed the course. And that's what it's all about, guys. I don't think I've had anyone say, Lee, I didn't like that course you played live on the channel. But if I got feedback like that as well, guys, it's great. I'm not always looking for positive feedback. I always would like to see guys to say, Lee, I think you could have done this a bit better. Or Lee, I would have liked to see this rather than that. So, like I say, guys, this channel is your channel. So hole 15 is a par 4, stroke index 3, 480 yards. And this actually looks like it could be quite a tough hole. Very tough pin placement there. And look at that waterfall on the 15th. Someone mentioned it in the stream. I think it was Stephen. Wow. Just look at that, guys. Absolutely outstanding. Beautiful. There's been so much time and effort put into this. Yeah, that waterfall is just stunning. It is unbelievable. I'm just really lofting this up, guys. Perfect, perfect again, and that is really left. And I don't think I'll hold the fairway here. Oh! The fairway must slope right because I got a very, very favourable bounce yet there. So 190 yards, up 20 feet. Let's add 7 yards, 197. Just going to take a bit, maybe not as much as that. Let me reset that. Just going to take that off it. Ball's going to want to go right. That's a good strike. It is going to go slightly more left though, guys. I doubt that's going to hold the green. It's not. So it is going to give me a chip shot. I'm really enjoying the chip shots at the moment. Now to me that looks like that is down, slightly down a slope. It's not saying it is, but the way I'm seeing it, it certainly looks like it. Oh, wow. Just a drop, and it was down a slope. So, it's just a par putt. A few of that birdie ones have just evaded me, guys. So, that is going to keep me at 8 under. Let's move on to hole 16. So hole 16 is a par 4, stroke index 11, 464 yards. And wow, just look at this, guys. Look at that bunker there on the left. This is quite a generous fairway here, which looks like it's sloping down to the right. You've got the cart path and then the water on the right hand side and left. Up to a large green. Quite a favourable pin placement actually. So that fairway is going to slope to the right by the looks of it. Just wanting to hit the... That'll do perfect. Hopefully my natural draw just takes me round a bit. Perfect fast.
Nice. Should be in the fairway.
But I'm okay. Thankfully it was a very generous fairway. That ball just didn't go too far left, to be fair. So a good drive, 312 yards, 146 yards, up 6 feet, 36. So that is playing 148. With a wind against me, this club should be bang on the money. That's a great strike, and this should be really, really nice, guys. I fully imagine this to be dialed in. Oh, it's a bit long. Just a bit long. I must say thanks to Colin Mafia actually for the tip on lofting. It's helped me dial my shots in a lot more consistently. Oh, is that Colin's, is it 3 yards? His thumb rule, is it? Is it 3 yards, he said, for every touch of the D-pad. Is that what Colin said? I do recall him saying that. I can't remember what stream it was in. I'll actually allow for 4 yards. My thumb rule is 4 yards. So for every touch of the D-pad I do, I say, if I touch the D-pad up once very gently, just one touch, I would say that's taking 4 yards off. If I touch it down once, downwards, which is D-loft in the club, I would add 4 yards on. I think Colin Mafia said it was 3 yards. There's not much of a difference. So 24 feet, 5 inches up, breaking to the left. I've not hit that, guys. Gonna leave that a few feet short. I have 5 feet short to be precise.
Little 5-footer here, nothing too scary.
So that's just a par.
And that'll keep you at 8 under for this round.
So I stay at 8 under. Let's move on to the 17, which is a par 3. Stroke index 5, 172 yards. And look at this for a hole here, guys. Absolutely stunning. Unbelievably beautiful courses, guys. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I have thoroughly enjoyed hanging out with the guys in the chat. Yeah, that's it. I think the long irons require 2-3 touches, but I haven't. Yeah, I do feel it varies for every club, but my thumb rule is 4 yards. So down 24 feet. So that is 8 yards. I am going to take off, so that would leave me 164. Okay, well that wind in my favour, guys. I've really lofted this 7 iron up. I'm just trying to get it to bite short of the hole. It's a good swing. This could be close. I do feel this is bang on the money. Yeah, there we go. Oh! Wow, I found a slope there, guys, because I am absolutely amazed at that. I thought I was zeroed in on that. Yeah, I did find a slope. It's quite a severe slope. So 1 foot down. I've not chipped one in today, so let's see if I can chip this in. Hey, there we go. He does as what he says. I think a lot of people think that it's lucky when I do that. I can assure you guys, there's no luck involved there. It's a shot I used to do a lot in the golf club. So we get the birdie. It's 9 under. Let's move on to the final hole, which is a par 5.
Nice bird on that last
Thanks,
hole.
KG and Troop. I would say that is one of my party shots, guys. So the final hole is a par 5, stroke index 17, 586 yards. So it's going to be very tough to reach in 2. But wow, there's the clubhouse. Beautiful final hole, guys. I've just enjoyed this course so much. A huge green. A huge green. So a 5 mile per hour wind into my face. Fast perfect. It's not really going to affect me at all. You do that a lot. Yeah, I do, mate, and I do think a lot of people say, oh, you're lucky, you're jammy. There's a knack to it, which I've really picked up. Nice chip in. I hope they don't change the chip shots. I think they are. Yes, mate, the chip shots are far better, the flop shots are worse. But you know what? In real life, a flop shot's probably the most difficult shot. Hence why I try to stay away from it, because the issues I have in my tempo swing. But yeah, the chip shot used to be absolute horrible in the golf club one. I would flop shots from the edge of the green instead of chipping it. But I do feel they've made a great job with the chip shots here. So I am just going to hit my 6 wood, guys, fully loft it up, because I do feel that is a green. Now look at that. If I land on that green, there's no way I could putt towards the hole. So I'm actually going to come down to my 4 hybrid, actually, and that should leave me my lob wedge of my accuracy and my... If I'm right here, guys, what I'm trying to do is leave a full lob wedge, or at the worst, a pitch shot. So I've really lofted this 4 hybrid up. It should just basically stop almost stone dead. There we go. Bounced about 3 yards. So it is a pitch. I was very close. It was almost the lob wedge. So I'm just hitting this full, guys. 79 yards, up 8 feet. This should be close. There's a perfect. Should bounce, take a large bounce and trickle up. It has, so really happy with that. Should be a 6 foot putt for birdie.
This for birdie.
So I do finish the round with a birdie, guys. That is going to put me at 9 under, I think. 10 under. So now, guys, that is very strange because I played this course last night. I gave it a 5-star rating, as I'm going to do again, and I gave it a favourite. So, fantastic course, guys. Really enjoyed the round. Please get out there and play it. Thanks to everyone who was in the live stream with me, guys. Your company means a lot to me. I can't thank you all enough. For the guys who are watching this later on in the YouTube, please hit the like button. Leave me a comment if you've got a course you'd like to see reviewed live on the channel. Please say so. That's it for today, guys. Once again, I can't thank you all enough. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye.